someone who has a pretty sizable fragrance collection. As you can see, there are just some fragrances that I have that I don't see myself repurchasing again for one reason or another. And sometimes it's not necessarily because I hate the scent or I don't like it anymore. Sometimes it's just too damn expensive for me to want to buy another bottle. Case in point, one of my most recent purchases is of a scent that I have been pining after for months, almost well over, actually it was over a year now that I think about it, and that is Vanille Planifolia by Guerlain. But would I ever repurchase this? No, I would not, because of the price point. It is simply because of the price. I adore the way this fragrance smells. If I didn't, I wouldn't have spent as much money as I did on it. When I came to the realization that I would probably never pick up this scent again, I was a little shocked at myself. I was actually a little sad too, because this is the fragrance that kind of kicked off things for me loving or kind of diving into the world of perfumes outside of the designer brands, taking me down that deep dive into niche brands. And that is Kilian's Princess. I actually found out about this scent when I was looking for Love Don't Be Shy. This is around the time when everyone found out that Rihanna wore Love Don't Be Shy, or allegedly wore Love Don't Be Shy, and you could not get it anywhere. It was sold out. So I was actually at Sephora, and one of the sales reps or one of the Sephora workers actually pointed me in the direction of this fragrance. Over the years, I just don't gravitate toward it. I hardly ever wear it. It is a beautiful office scent, but I just kind of grew past this scent, and this is another one because of the price. Like, I'm just being honest, because of the price, I would not pick it up again. And that is Blonde Amber by Clive Christian. Now, this is one of the most complex, beautiful scents I have in my collection. Clive Christian is not cheap. This is not something I would pick up again simply because of the price. Now, I am someone who believes in it's okay to pick up fragrances pre-owned, pre-loved, and that is what I did with this. But me paying full price for this? No, not doing that. No, thank you. But I never thought I would doubt if I ever would purchase another bottle of this scent, and that is Baccarat Rouge 540. I know, right? Like, Baccarat, BR 540. And it's not because I think it's overhyped. I just don't get excited about it anymore. I think it's still a beautiful scent. I think it's still a beautiful scent. I think it had its moment. But for me, I enjoy the Extrait de Parfum so much more, and that is why I would not repurchase this. Now, if you're a fragrance collector, let me know if you have any bottles in your collection that when they're gone, they're staying gone. You're not repurchasing them for one reason or another. If you want to explain the reason, go ahead. But let me know if there's those scents you have in your collection. You don't necessarily hate them, or maybe you do. Maybe you do hate them. I don't know. But for one reason or another, when you empty that bottle, you don't want to see it again.